freddo che fa, bisogna scaldarsi, altrimenti si rischia di morire assiderati. Oh yeah, ma quanto è figa la nuova sigla! A me piace tantissimo, spero anche a voi. Ma comunque, eccoci qui tornati in questo nuovissimo video di Dragon Age Inquisition. E oggi stiamo per proseguire con la campagna principale, dove il diario ci dice no, non mi interessa, cammino dell'inquisitore, quando te la senti vai nella sala da guerra. E adesso è quello che stiamo per fare, dai, andiamo. Ok, ed eccoci qui, sicuramente il regno del Felerden, e bisognerà andare qui. I segreti di Andraste no, eccolo, nel tuo cuore arderà. E quindi andiamo, nel tuo cuore arderà. Unisciti ai tuoi nuovi alleati per attaccare il cuore del varco e chiuderlo una volta per tutte. Ovvero, stiamo per finire il gioco, no, vero?
Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Ok, quindi il gioco sta per finire? Di già? No, non penso proprio, succederà qualcosa di brutto. Mamma mia, che giro di parole. Eccoci qui, siamo già arrivati al varco, wow. Quindi? Stiamo per chiudere il varco?
Mages!
Maghi!
Focus past the herald. Let his will draw from you.
Eccolo. Wow, cosa è successo? È scoppiato qualcosa? Il varco si è allargato di più? Siamo morti tutti quanti? Sono ancora vivo? Oh sì.
You did it.
Beh, stanno festeggiando? Sti vecchi ubriaconi. E quindi il gioco finirebbe qui? Dai, mi devo ancora sbattere Cassandra, non può finire qui.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that Alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching. To arms!
Esercito in vista alle armi, ci stanno invadendo. Ma chi? Chi è il matto che ci sta per invadere?
We must get to the gates.
Oh mio Dio, guarda quanti sono! No, vogliono morire.
This bodes poorly.
Ok, dai, andiamo.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
E questo chi
I'm
è?
Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
This Elder?
Ma chi è?
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages, you have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition, with the Herald. For your lives, for all of us.
Ok, quindi adesso il nostro obiettivo è usare la fionda nemici. Per far fuori i nemici mi sa che conviene cominciare con un po' di ghiaccio. Ah, ok, quindi la missione non l'avevo letto. Qui sopra è di difendere il trabucco. Ok, adesso che abbiamo difeso questo dobbiamo andare al prossimo e migliorare anche il cioè migliorare, difendere. Ok, quindi adesso dobbiamo anche caricare la catapulta. Sicuramente a breve arriveranno nemici contro i quali dovremo combattere. Wow, sono tantissimi. Ok, caricato. E spariamo un colpo. E da lì sicuramente partirà una slavina. Eccola. E fa fuori tutti quanti, giusto? O perlomeno la maggior parte di loro. Ok, mi piace, va bene. Abbiamo risolto il problema. Stanno già cantando vittoria. Sarebbe un pochino affrettato, direi. Ecco, un drago. Oh, quello lì è grosso, eh.
Who ordered the end of the damned world?
Move it! Move it!
Eccoci. Chiudere le porte non penso che aiuterà contro un
We need
drago.
everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Let's get people to safety.
Ok, ed eccoci arrivati alla chiesa. Cosa succederà?
Move. Keep going. The chantry is your shelter.
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Qualcosa non mi piace.
That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's cut a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
Cavoli sua.
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
It won't be easy. He has a dragon.
We know what he... Herald, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you've made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Ok.
One thing I know is how to get an asshole's attention.
Quindi in pratica adesso noi dobbiamo distrarre il drago mentre cioè mentre i nostri alleati scappano. Una soluzione molto equa. E quindi eccoci qui al trabucco. Posizioniamo il trabucco, quindi lo giriamo verso la montagna dietro di noi e faremo sì che arrivi una valanga che butti giù anche Haven. Ok, e finalmente abbiamo posizionato la catapulta. Oh, il drago. Quello è l'arcidemone. Wow. Ehi, sveglia. Ah, sveglia. Ci va la pala. E quello chi è? L'antico. Il cattivone. Bene, ci tocca combattere contro di lui. Mamma mia, quanto sei brutto. Ah. Il drago da una e il cattivo dall'altra. Bene.
Enough. Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You're forcing this fight for no reason.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
It's a boon from Andraste. She saved my life.
Then your lady wished me to kill you, for her boon is a beacon I cannot let escape. I once breached a fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion with it of in turn correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
Ecco il messaggio. Possiamo buttare giù la montagna.
I will not suffer even an unknowing arrival. You must die.
Sto cazzo. Ok, hai parlato abbastanza. Fucking shut up.
Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
Ah, mazza che senso dell'umorismo. Ma quanto sei simpatico, Araldo di Andraste. Fuggi, fuggi, fuggi. Sono finito dentro ad un ghiacciaio. Però sono vivo. Che bello. E c'è anche una via di uscita. Ah, ok, non posso correre, devo camminare. E va bene. Ah no, adesso posso anche correre. Sta soffrendo? Pare che si doveva cagare addosso, a dire il vero. Laggiù. Oh. No, questo non mi piace. Ok, come si fa ad usare il marchio dello squarcio? Pigia 1 per usare il marchio dello squarcio. Ok. Oh, a quanto pare la tempesta si sta placando. Però qui la neve è abbastanza profonda. Che belle le impronte. Esamina. Possiamo esaminare. Cos'è?
Embers. Recent.
Ok, quindi qualcuno è stato qui abbastanza di recente. Mio Dio, come cammina. Fatti un paio di racchette, no? Ehi, sono riusciti a ritrovarmi, che bella sorpresa.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame.
Saggia.
Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead, or without Haven, we are thought helpless, or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help, even yours, perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall, and now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw, or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus? What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, to winter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Che canticchiata! Dopo Saints Row ecco un altro musical! Veramente
An army
d'effetto.
needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did, and we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader, the one who has already been leading it.
Una spada? Ma io sono un mago, che ci dovrei fare con la spada?
You.
I have tried to serve faithfully, to understand the burden I was meant to carry.
That is always a struggle.
You're not sure about this?
There's no faith without doubt, yet I believe this is the only path before us. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Ci picchia, che bello lo spadone.
fear running rampant. They need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the word.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
Il trono di
It
spade.
began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Quindi sì, ci servono più informazioni.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Ok.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Che vuol dire? Di chi si tratta? E con questo bellissimo trono di spade alla mia schiena, per oggi la puntata può finire qui. Facendo un riassunto brevissimo, siamo stati attaccati da un grande, grosso e cattivo antico, quella mezza specie di abominio, non so di che cosa sia, un cavolo di drago. Abbiamo buttato giù Haven e adesso abbiamo trovato questa nuova roccaforte da occupare. Quindi spero che l'episodio vi sia piaciuto e ci rivediamo alla prossima. Bella. Mi sa che queste scatole si sono buggate leggermente,